Hey everyone, Sujan Patel here. I'm the co-founder of ContentMarketer.io, and today I'm going to walk you through how to use Content Marketer to conduct an expert roundup and recruit people to guest post on your site. Once you've signed up, you simply scan a post, but first you have to find a post to scan. So I did a quick Google search. I searched for social media experts, as we're going to do a social media expert roundup, and plus roundup. And you can do this for any keyword and it will find a laundry list of URLs with experts listed at. As you can see, I found a laundry list of potential listings. I'm going to click on a few of them. And I'm going to scan this URL. Funny thing is, I'm listed as an expert here as well. And I found another one. So what I'm going to do is copy and paste this into Content Marketer and hit the go button. Hang tight, as this process can take a few minutes. While this is happening, I'm going to go back and label this file. And scan the next one. Looks like this one is done. Now that you have your list, what you need to do is do some basic filtering. I'm going to reach out to people via email, as I found that for expert roundups, that's the most effective way. So I'm going to remove anyone that we couldn't find an email address for. Then I'm going to do a quick search to make sure all the email addresses are as accurate as possible. And don't worry, you can clearly tell when email addresses are wrong, such as this one. And sometimes you'll find a few emails, so you can just delete the one or use the most accurate. In this case, neither of them just seem to be the most accurate. So what I'm going to do is delete the whole user. And I'm also going to delete Betsy because we had another false positive here where it mistake her last name for Kent University. So once I've done that, I'm ready to go and start the outreach. On the left-hand side, you'll see the contacts you left on there. And on the right side, your email. I wrote a little nifty little template here. I'm going to copy this and paste this into it. And as you can see, my template is fairly short and somewhat customized. I started with the compliment, as that always works the best. But I also added some social proof and acknowledged that, yes, there's a lot of expert roundups happening these days, but why you should care about mine. And then I showed some metrics of why they should. I added the fact that it will take only a few minutes and that I only need 1 to 2 sentences. And lastly, if that wasn't enough to convince them, I added another tidbit saying that I promote the heck out of the post and even run Facebook ads. So hopefully by now they know I'm serious. I signed off with my typical signature, your biggest fan, with the winky face. Sometimes I even use hug and kisses. And then you hit the next step button. Here you can send a test email to whoever you'd like, including yourself. And you can track emails and opens. When you do this, we'll add a redirect URL and track everyone that opens and clicks on your links. And you're off. You can hit send and Content Marketer will send this off individual emails to everyone. Now let's say you want to do a guest post. So I wrote another email template for guest post. And I copy this into the same thing. Now you can use the exact same list as before because all you really need is a list of experts. Now since this is mostly a numbers game, you want to reach out to a handful of people to make sure you at least get 1 or 2 people to commit. Now, as I did before, I started off with a compliment and I asked them exactly what I wanted. Then I added some validation to make sure they knew I was serious. And again, I added additional validation to make sure they know I'm serious by saying I'll promote the heck out of it and even be doing ads. And boom, once you do this, you're off.